just wonder, Johan, that's the best performance since you've been at Kingsholm.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's up there, you know. Obviously, there was a few victories last season that we treasure away from home. The Wasp one this year was good. Newcastle last year, the Exeter in my first game was also one. And then this season, you know, I think we played well against in a few other games, but this one is up there, definitely, purely because we just know, well, I've known about Exeter, how dominant they were in this competition, or in the UK in the last few seasons, and my previous visits here was quite tough. So yeah, we'll enjoy it, we'll embrace it, and like I said, but then again, you know, it's going to be a tough ask in a short turnaround.
How much did you learn from the game 2 weeks ago?
No, like I said, in the week, I think we've took our lessons. We've shown that we lost a lot of patience without the ball. We wanted to almost score from the first ruck and force things sometimes. I think today just our patience with the ball, staying to structure, staying in the moment, you know, was much better. Waiting for the opportunities to come, and it came late in the game, but we were at least the score was of such that we could have grinded out, you know. Last week we were, or a few weeks ago when that's what we learned, you know, is that there's you don't have to score from the first or second phase, you know. So a lot of things learned, but we must also be honest, and some of the things went for our way today, you know. Those high balls, those 50-50 things can go on the other day, can go to the other side. So like I said, it's a proud moment, but a long way to go still.
And in such challenging conditions as well. Extra used to the conditions here, you had to cope with the difficult wind, rain.
Yeah, I think all our game drivers, you know, from Willie, Owen, you know, Danny, Tom Hudson, everybody, you know, our wingers, even Matt Bannon at the edges made good decisions when to kick, when to run, etc. And always, you know, build a bit of pressure through various methods. So, you know, I'm pleased with just our whole game management. You know, we had soft moments. There's no doubt. We obviously scored early. First made a error after we started well, and then we came in half time and we said, boys, this is a quality team who's going to come out at home and with all they've got, and then we obviously didn't listen, because the first kick-off we got turned over and they scored a try. So again, we you know, but the most pleasing thing was, of both those tries, we showed a lot of composure, and we never, you know, looked like we panicked. We stayed you know, hanging in there and keep fighting in our structure.
And you played the sort of game that Exeter did, patience through the phases, and you got the reward.
Yeah, it wasn't ugly. It wasn't a pretty game. It wasn't you know, from running all over. There was moments, small moments, but exactly like you said, in these conditions, it was down to the side who's going to, you know, keep hammering those ugly things and get the result. So I'm proud, and you know, I'm proud of every player, and but especially the pack of forwards I thought was very good tonight. And although, you know, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but there's a lot of games ahead, and we will just embrace this few hours after this game and enjoy this moment. But on Monday, you know, unfortunately it means nothing. You know, that success is gone, and you have to reproduce it again.